TV 11.
It's the television card game that everyone can play. It's Super Pay Cards. And here's your host, Art James.
Hey! Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to Super Pay Cards. We have two super players on hand today in a head-to-head competition. One of them will be going for $5,000 in cash. I know Brian wishes it were a cheek-to-cheek competition, but anyway.
Absolutely.
Let's meet our players, and here's Mary Lou.
Art, meet a reservation sales agent and mother of one who still finds time to play tennis, to go swimming, and enjoy traveling. This is Doreen Zampino.
Hi, Doreen.
Hi.
How are you?
A little nervous, but fine.
Doreen's opponent is also a tennis player, and he hopes to win this big match. Meet marketing rep Brian Bolton.
Brian. Beautiful. Well, Doreen, you're a busy lady. Well, how old is the child of yours?
She's 5.
She's 5.
Little
But you
girl.
put in a full day's work and play tennis and all that stuff.
Well, tennis twice a week. I work, come home, play
Yeah.
with the baby. Full day.
I'm glad you arranged a half hour to play some cards with us here.
Okay.
You got $5,000 waiting. Do you play tennis for money, Brian, or not?
Oh, not usually for money, but I will be today. This is the best out of 3 sets, I think, here, isn't it?
There you go.
Right.
He knows what's coming up. So he's all set to go, and I hope you are too, Doreen. Good luck to both of you. It's 5-card draw first. Here's your basic deck of 16 cards coming up on the game board. Now, in that deck are some pairs, 3s of a kind, 4s of a kind, some single cards. And what you do is build a better hand than your opponent, because here is what we pay.
Art, we pay $20 for each pair, $50 for 3 of a kind, $100 for a full house, that's 3 of a kind plus a pair, $200 for 4 of a kind, and a bonus of $50 for high hand.
It's the player with the most money after 3 hands of play that goes for the $5,000 in our bonus round. Now, Doreen, you will pick the first 3 cards since you won the toss of the coin before the show. However, for you and Brian, we have 4 cards in the deck that we'll show you very quickly to help you get started. Here they come. Jack of clubs, 5 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, and the Queen of spades, all in a row, and back they go. Doreen, pick 3 cards. If you find a pair in those first 3, you will keep them. Good luck.
Okay, I think I would like to see number 4, please.
Number 4 is the Jack of diamonds.
And I would also like to see number 11, please.
11 is the 7 of hearts.
And I would like to see lucky number 1, please.
Number 1, as she remembered something, a Jack. Jack of clubs, pair of jacks. And a 7 of hearts. Well, you have your first 3 cards. It is 1 card at a time now, Doreen. So what would you like to see this time?
I would like to see number 12, please.
Number 12. You want the 5 of diamonds?
No, thank you.
Back it goes. All right, Brian, good luck with your first 3 cards.
Art, I'd like to see number 5, please.
Number 5 is a 5 of spades.
I'd like to see number 6, please.
6 is the 5 of hearts. Very good. Your 3rd card.
Art, I think 12 is lucky. Could I see number 12, please?
There's another 5. The 5 of diamonds. All right. I tell you, watch your step, Doreen. It looks like a good player at work. Your 4th card. What do you want to see, Brian?
I'd like to see lucky number 13, Art, please.
Well, that help is 3 5s. It's the Queen of spades. Do you want it?
I'd like to turn it back, Art, please.
And back it goes. Doreen?
Okay. I think I'd like to see number 15, please.
She has a pair of jacks and a 7, and number 15 is the Queen of hearts. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
Back it goes. All right, Brian.
Art, I'd like to have a look at number 16, please.
Number 16 is the jack that she could use. You want to keep it from her? Doesn't do much for your hand. You tell us.
I'd like to take the jack, please.
He's taking the jack. It is still your turn, Brian. You have 3 5s and a jack. Pick a card.
I would like to see number 9. Heart, please.
Number 9 is the Queen of Diamonds. Do you want that card?
I'll turn that card back.
He sends it back. He's hoping for another 5 or a jack if there's one up there. Doreen, you have 2 jacks and a 7.
I think I'd like to see number 3, please.
Number 3. You want the 9 of hearts.
No, I don't.
Back to Brian with 3 5s and a jack.
Art, I feel that number 14 will be lucky for me. Could I see it,
Let's
please?
see. Number 14 is another 5, his 4th 5. Well, Doreen, he is going to be tough. He put together 4 of a kind. He kept the card away from you. You must keep the next 2 that you call, but let's see what happens.
I think I'd like to see number 7, please.
Number 7 is a 7 for 2 pairs and a chance for a full house.
I think I'd like to see number 10, please.
Number 10, looking for a 7 or a jack, but it's the 9 of diamonds. However, for your 2 pairs, Doreen, at $20 a pair, that gives you $40. But look at this. He's off to a perfect start. 4 of a kind, $200 plus $50, and Brian takes the early lead with $250. Let's go back in the deck and see if there was a 7 or a jack that Doreen could have used. We find the 9 of spades and the 9 of hearts, together with the Queen of clubs, Queen of diamonds, Queen of spades. There were 4 queens up there in addition to 4 5s. Stay with us, everybody. We're coming right back with our strategy hand, and we'll see what happens right after this.
From the name that has always meant protection, introducing new Stay Free panty liners. Now you can stay free confident any day, because they're not just panty liners, they're Stay Free panty liners with the unique protection of the Stay Free, Stay Dry system.
Hi, I wanted to be the first to congratulate you.
Stay confident with new Stay Free panty liners.
The time is now, but it all ends Tuesday. Everything you've ever thought about buying fashion home furnishings, top name brand appliances, television, video and stereo has changed. Do not pay until 1987. Make no down payment. Pay no interest. Take delivery now and do not pay anything until 1987. The time is now, but it all ends Tuesday. The place, the Brick.
We feature the elegant Schaefer Targa series, fountain pen, pencil, and ballpoint set. Trim lines that create the finest in writing jewelry. A truly fine gift from Canada's proudest craftsman, Schaefer.
It's light, it's portable, it's Bocamp, the original quartz radiant heat for warmth with a difference. Bocamp heat is direct heat. It warms you first, not the air around you. Bocamp.
A slicer from Waring. This slicer folds up for easy compact storage, including a safe low-speed motor. Complete with 1-year warranty. Yours from Waring. We are back. Brian leading $250 from the 4 of a kind he had in the first hand, but Doreen is going to make up some ground in this next hand, which is called strategy, and you'll see why in a moment. First, your deck of 16 cards. And the house will now reveal 3 cards in the deck for the 2 of you. Here we go. 9 of spades, King of hearts, and the Jack of diamonds. Now, Doreen, you turn over 2 more cards, and from the 5 then showing, pick 2 for yourself.
Okay, I think I'd like to see number 5, please.
Number 5 is the Queen of clubs.
And I would also like to see number 12, please.
Number 12 is another queen. Which 2 cards do you want?
Queen of hearts and Queen of clubs.
The 2 queens for a pair. All right, Brian, turn up 2 and let's see what happens.
Art, since my birthday's on the 1st, I'd like to try number 1, please.
Very good.
also see number 16, Art, please?
Number 16 is the King of Clubs. Pick 2 cards, Brian.
I'd like to take the King of Hearts and the King of Clubs, Art,
For a
please.
pair.
Thank you.
Doreen, you have a pair of queens. There are 3 cards showing, but reveal 2 more.
Okay, I would like to see number 6, please.
Number 6. The 10 of spades, yes.
Okay, and I would like to see number 13, please.
And 13 is the Queen of Spades. Boy, she has a nice choice.
Okay.
Let's see what her strategy is.
I would like to take the Queen of Spades, please.
That gives her 3 ladies. And your next card?
And I will take
Yes.
a 10 of Hearts,
The
please.
10 of Hearts. All right, Brian. Turn over 2 cards.
Art, I'd like to see number 15, please.
Right. That's the Jack of Spades.
And could I also see number 2? Art,
Number
please?
2 is the 9 of Hearts. Well, you've got 2 pairs to choose from. You already have kings. Which 2 cards do you want?
I'd like to take the 2 jacks there.
The Jack of
Please.
Diamonds and the Jack of Spades. Well, Doreen, if there's another queen up there, it's 4 of a kind. If there's another 10, it's a full house. There's already a 10 showing. But first, before you pick a card, turn over 1.
Okay, I'd like to see number 14, please.
14 is the 10 of clubs. Pick a card.
I'll take the 10 of Clubs.
Okay, full house for Doreen. Well, it's going to take another jack or a queen, Brian, to top her hand. You have 1 chance to do it. Turn over a card.
Art, I'd like to see number 3, please.
Number 3 is the King of Diamonds. Take a card.
Obviously, I'd like to take the king, please.
He's taking the king, of course. Well, what can you do about that, Doreen? You had a very good hand, but it's not as high as his full house. Nevertheless, you do have $100, which keeps you well within the game. But here's Brian with $100 for his full house plus $50 high hand, and he leads with $400. Let's go back in the deck. Take a peek at those 3 cards that were left up there. We have the 9 of diamonds, the 9 of clubs, and the ace of clubs. Stay with us, everybody. A lot of money can be made in our wild card hand when we come back right after this.
Effordent presents your denture's daily exercise. To get them this clean, even in between, give them a 15-minute workout every day. Effordent's powerful Blue Action formula powers away even stubborn stains every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to our world of magic and enchantment, the all-new 16th anniversary edition of Circus Vargas.
Bring the whole family to Barry Georgian Mall now till July the 1st. Scarborough Town Center, July 2nd to 6th. Yorkdale Shopping Center, July 7 to 10. Get tickets now at Pass. Get free coupons for kids at Loblaws and Zayres.
The big one is back. Circus Vargas, Circus Vargas. See Circus Vargas.
Welcome back to Secret Pay Cards. This lady has joined me for my audience participation game. Hi, what's your name?
Marie LeClaire.
Marie, I'm going to give you a chance to win a prize that I sure hope you win, but I hope you never use it or ever need to use it. It's a fire escape ladder. And this is how you do it. I'll show you 8 cards for 8 seconds on the board. And once you've seen the cards, I'll give you a chance to choose one of mine, which match the cards that are on the board. And if you can tell me where your card is on the board, you will win the ladder. Are you ready to see the cards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for 8 seconds, turn them around now. Choose a card, Marie. Marie has chosen the ace of hearts. Where is the ace of hearts in that board?
Number 1.
Number 1, without hesitation. Let's find out. Is the ace of hearts in position number 1? Congratulations, you have demonstrated a strong memory, Marie. I'm glad it was here on Super Pay Cards. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And now, back to you, Art.
We're back. Brian leads. $400 to $140. But even though you're $260 behind, $350 can be earned in this wild card hand, Doreen. Here's what I mean by that. First of all, you're working with a 16-card deck. But in that deck, there's at least one wild card. Looks like this. Could be more than one of them, 2 or 3. 5 of a kind is possible. We pay $300 for 5 of a kind, and don't forget the $50 extra for high hand. So, Doreen, you're going to have to hold him down as much as possible and put together the strongest hand you can for yourself. Before you pick the first 3 cards in this hand, for the 2 of you, here's a quick look at 4 in the deck. Queen of diamonds. 7 of clubs. 8 of hearts. And the ace of spades. Good cards to remember. Doreen, your first 3 cards.
Okay, I think I'd like to see number 5, please.
Number 5 is the queen of spades.
I would also like to see number 11, please.
11. 8 of hearts.
And I would like to see number 1, please.
And number 1 is a wild card for at least a pair of queens and an 8 of hearts. Well, you might think now of filling in your hand as quickly as possible, but it's still your turn, Doreen. It's going to take a little bit of luck. Turn over a card.
Okay, I'd like to see number 3, please.
Number 3 is the 7 of spades. Do you want it?
No.
Back it goes. Brian, 3 cards for you.
Art, I'd like to see number 8, please.
Number 8 is a queen that perhaps she could use.
I'd like to see number 12, Art, please.
Number 12. Ace of diamonds.
And let's have a look at number 14, Art, please.
Has he remembered something? Number 14. No, 8 of spades. Do you want these 3?
I would like to take the queen.
You either have to take all of them or none of them.
I'll turn them back.
Okay, back they go. Yes, Doreen, you have your first 3 cards. At least a pair of queens and an 8.
I'd like to see number 4, please.
Number 4 is, you want the 8 of clubs. It would give you at least 3 of them.
Yes, I will.
She takes it. Now, can she fill in her hand with this card and really put her opponent at a disadvantage? Turn over a card, Doreen.
Okay, I'd like to see a wild card somewhere around there.
Or an
Number
8.
12, please.
Number 12 is, do you want the ace of diamonds?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Brian, 3 cards for you.
I'd like to see number 13, Art, please.
13 is an ace of hearts, yes.
I'd like to see number 12, Art, please.
I think he's put together a pair. There it is, the ace of diamonds, your 3rd card.
Could I also see number 16, Art, please?
Number 16 is a wild card. Still your turn, Brian. Looked as though he was in trouble there for a while, but he got out of it nicely. Yes.
Art, I'd like to see number 3, lucky 3, please.
Number 3. You want the 7 of spades?
I'd like to turn the 7 back, Art.
Okay, Doreen. You're working with 3 8s and a queen.
Right. I'd like to see number 9, please.
Number 9. You want the 8? Gives you 4 of them. She takes it. Her hand is complete. Brian, you must keep these next 2 cards. Good luck. You've got 3 aces.
Thank you, Art. I'd like to have a look at number 2, please.
Number 2 is the queen of diamonds. 1 more card.
And could I also see number 10, Art, please?
Sure. Number 10 is the 7 of diamonds. Well, I don't think it was enough, Doreen. For your 4 aces, you have $200 plus $250 high hand, and that brings you up to $390. But here's Brian with $50 for his 3 aces, and he wins with $450. let's go back in the deck and see what was left up there. The remaining cards are the 7 of spades, 7 of clubs, 7 of hearts, lots of 7s. And queens also. Queen of hearts, ace of spades that Brian could have used but didn't need, and the 8 of spades. Anyway, you came back nicely, Doreen. You won the $300+ is yours, plus our home game of Super Pay cards. This Brian is going for the big money in our bonus round when we come back.
I know money talks. Every time I want something for my home, it says, until Simpson's Home Show and Sale. I've looked all over for furniture and never found a style I liked and could afford till now. This sofa love seat and these 2 tables are just $899. I chose traditional. There's contemporary too. A rumorative price, just $899. I get the most style for my money at Simpson's Home Show and Sale. But don't take my word for it. Go ahead. See for yourself.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra flavor, extra fun in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra with NutraSweet won't promote tooth decay and gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long ride. Extra flavor for that extra long ride. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra long time.
Try new improved cinnamon.
Promotional items include a selection of products featuring Pepperidge Farms cakes and pastries. These high-quality frozen foods are quick and convenient and fun to eat from Pepperidge Farms.
Concept 1, Hoover's ultimate cleaning system. A unique quadriflex agitator doubles the grooming and brushing action of previous models. Cleans closer to baseboards, too. Concept 1 from Hoover.
Algamarine, the original European foam bath. A most relaxing experience with all the health-giving nutrients from the sea. Never dries your skin, deodorizes all day. The perfect bath from Algamarine.
Here's Brian, who played strongly throughout. He won $450, but now he's going for $5,000, and I understand there's a very interested observer in the audience rooting you on, Brian.
There certainly is. My wife, Barb, and 2 of our very close friends.
How long have you been married to Barb?
About 5.5 years.
Any kids?
No kids yet. We're working on it.
Okay. Now, there are 3 stages of play to go for the $5,000, and you have to do well in each one of them, Brian. We start at $50. The 4 cards that Mary Lou is holding and shuffling will make up the first deck that you will play with. Let's put up the cards on the game board for Brian. In a moment, we'll turn them around for 4 seconds. After that study time, Brian, you'll pick a card from Mary Lou, go back in the deck and find the same one. You've got $50, and that is the method of play as we go to $5,000. Are you ready, sir?
I'm more than ready. Thanks, sir.
Here we go. Back goes the deck from Mary Lou. Brian chooses the 9 of clubs. Where is it up there?
I'm sure it's under number 4, Art.
Number 4, the 9 of clubs for $50. Yes. Well, you have to earn your way around here, Brian. We make things a little bit tougher for you. Even though we're playing the same way, it's with a larger deck of 8 cards, which we will put on the game board for you. And when you're ready, we'll turn them around for 8 seconds. You tell us.
I'm ready, Art.
Here we go. The deck returns. Mary Lou is offering the same 8 cards to Brian. He chooses the Jack of Hearts. You know where it is for $500.
I think it's under number 4, Art.
If it's there, he has $500, and that qualifies him to go for $5,000. It has to be number 4, the Jack of Hearts. Is it number 4? Oh, it's the 9 of spades. Where is the Jack of... Well, it was in the same quadrant. So, anyway, we're still at... Even though $5,000 is out of reach, you can go for $500 and $950 for the day. So let's put up another deck of 8 cards, and let's turn them around for 8 seconds. Here we go. Time's up. Pick a card. Brian chooses the 9 of hearts. Where is it?
Under number 2, Art.
Very quickly, number 2. Turn it around. Does he have $500? Oh, it's a 9, but the wrong suit. It was in the number 7 position. But you do have $500 for the day, which is not bad. Congratulations, Brian. Mary Lou and I will see you next time on Super Bay Cards, everybody. Bye-bye.
While in Toronto, guests of Super Pay Cards stay at Howard Johnson's Airport Hotel and Restaurant.